started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Floating away. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Alabama quickly back to the line. The give is to Miller. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Pocket breaking down. Quickly to the tight end. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He'll take a deep shot here.
So you get that.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part
Man,
because it's a lot
mics.
harder to
Hit
throw
that
on
fucking
third
mic.
down, and the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready.
Looking for more room. Tackled at the 25, but they get out
Hurry
of
up.
jail with a 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sharp. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. That's what tight ends are supposed to do. Just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand, we got to swarm to the...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. Touchdown, Alabama! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 15, here comes the return. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Pulls it in, it's Durham. Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job on it.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. At the 35, he's open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up, and you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality in the ground game.
Trying play action. He's moving out of the pocket. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Anderson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Close enough for a field goal try, but they want more. Going for it on 4th and short from the 20. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent.
Touchdown, LSU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the second quarter. They're lined up for an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Yeah, and I tell you what, you got to see something usually that you believe in to pull the trigger and do an onside in the first half. And they saw it. They executed it great. Nice kick. Nice job, I think, catching them off guard a little bit and recovering the onside kick.
There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Tigers.
Get that fucking mic on, nigga.
Paid off with the score.
Fucking son. Cut that fucking mic on.
The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be
nigga.
great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
So this shit can get scared.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Moving out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Great field position.
Put that fucking mic on, nigga. Come on.
That one, fourth down and long. The percentages are low anyways. And on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab.
First down, Barry on.
Out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Adams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Fires to the big fella. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Horton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking downfield on first down. The throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Made the nigga quit on stream, man. Yeah, Golden State for the lose. It's 43-32, second quarter. It's 3 minutes left. It's 3 for 9. Steph, the 1 for 4, only 2 points.